Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. 9 victims burned to death in Ondo car. 9 victims burned to death in Ondo car accident. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The tire of one of the vehicles burst, and this led to a head-on collision, which later resulted in a fire that burned all occupants of the vehicles beyond recognition. 9 passengers were burned beyond recognition on Friday, July 21, in a fatal accident at Omotosho Step-Down Bridge on Ore, Lagos Expressway in Odigbo, local government area of Ondo State. The crash, which happened early this morning, involved 2 vehicles, a white Toyota Hiace bus and a Honda Accord saloon car. The tire of one of the vehicles burst, and this led to a head-on collision, which later resulted in a fire that burned all occupants of the vehicles beyond recognition. The remains of the victims had been deposited at the morgue of the General Hospital in Ore. Nine passengers were burnt beyond recognition on Friday, July 21, in a fatal accident at Omotosho Step-Down Bridge on Ore Lagos Expressway in Odigbo, local government area of Ondo State. The crash, which happened early this morning, involved 2 vehicles, a white Toyota Hiace bus and a Honda Accord saloon car. The tire of one of the vehicles burst, and this led to a head-on collision, which later resulted in a fire that burned all occupants of the vehicles beyond recognition. The remains of the victims had been deposited at the morgue of the General Hospital in Ore. Nine passengers were burnt beyond recognition on Friday, July 21, in a fatal accident at Omotosho Step-Down Bridge on Ore Lagos Expressway in Odigbo, local government area of Ondo State. The crash, which happened early this morning, involved 2 vehicles, a white Toyota Hiace bus and a Honda Accord saloon car. The tire of one of the vehicles burst, and this led to a head-on collision, which later resulted in a fire that burned all occupants of the vehicles beyond recognition. The remains of the victims had been deposited at the morgue of the General Hospitals in Ore. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And now, before I go, in addition to the news, and in my own opinion, that is why we need people. You see, our drivers of today, there should be these people there should be these there should be this particular task force. I'm not sure if you're getting the point that needs to check all drivers. But how many do they need to check? These people need to be reorientated. They need orientation. You see, most people always risk their vehicles. Many people on the street, many people on the road knows that their vehicles are not good enough to walk on the road. But because they feel they are the owner, they know how to control it and all that. That's one of those things that cause accident. See, I'm sure one of the tires of the vehicle removed. Probably if the driver has observed, if the driver has observed that something like this is happening, he would have known that a tire is yet to be removed. And it is one of those things too, when a driver, before leaving your residence or wherever you parked your car, you should check everything: the brake oil, the tire, the steering rack, and everything. It is your duty, but some people do not know things about this. Once they have the car, they just start the vehicle, and their mindset is that everything is intact, while it is not. So to my dear listeners, before I go, let's move down to the comment section. And then before that, my heartfelt, I wish the families of those victims a very good art. Anyway, my first comment which I have says, any journey that will embark on, we will not return alive and well. May Holy Ghost cage us at home in Jesus. Wow, I don't get this. I'm very sorry. Another comment which I have says, rest in perfect peace. Still at the comment section. While I have a comment here that says, Lord have mercy. May their souls and spirits find peace with God. Amen. Another comment to see says, bad news, Agi. God have mercy on us in this country. May their souls rest in perfect peace. The road was bad yesterday. We passed through it. There are 2 incidents of tank gas explosion. Yes, road too is one of those things that causes accidents. There are potholes everywhere, and they are still not doing anything about those potholes. Even a little pothole causes accident. So to my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please do drop by at the comment section